So Dan, Kelly doesn't know where the ladder is, so you're just gonna have to float out the next time we do a batch. I gotta go shoot Ask the Meadmaker. I'll talk to you later. Welcome to Ask the Meadmaker, where I, Ricky the Meadmaker, answer your questions about mead, mead brewing, mead making, mead drinking, and really any question you're willing to send to me. The first question this week comes from the boss, and that is, Ricky, will you please remember to tell people about our new swag this week? I'll do better, boss. I'll show them. Damn it, John Green was right about this. We have new t-shirts, and they say this on the back. And we also have, like, magnets and other stuff. You can get them here or on the online store. Our next question comes from a lot of people recently, but specifically Chuck D, who says, you have a lot of jokes on your website, and I saw that your grand opening is black tie. Do you really mean black tie? And if so, what exactly do you mean by black tie? We do mean black tie, and by black tie, we mean this. This is black tie, also known as a tuxedo, also known as formal wear. This is not formal, this is a suit, and I'm not even wearing a tie. This is still not a tuxedo, even though it's black. Now this is formal, but it is afternoon formal and does not belong at a black tie event. This is not formal. But you have all the pieces of a tuxedo, Ricky. But you have all the parts of a tuxedo, Ricky. Formal is more than the sum of its parts. I reiterate, this is formal. The follow-up question is, of course, may I come even if I don't have a tuxedo? Yes, anyone will be welcomed as long as they've clearly made an effort to dress up nicely. Our next question comes from Davey, who asks, is there a traditional toast for mead? Using the word traditional with mead is very difficult because it's been made for so long and in so many places that asking what anything traditional in mead is like asking what people traditionally looked like. That said, the very first time I ever toasted with mead, it was in Sweden, so I said, Skål! Which I still say to this day. You can toast any way you like. Our final question this week comes from Matt M, who asks, what is your process for deciding on some of your more off-the-wall Firkin Fridays, and how do you go about making them? The answer is, Matt, I have to make 50 a year, meaning any cockamamie idea I come up with, I try to put it into production. If it doesn't work the first time, I'll try it again. That's our last question this week, so I just have to send it over to Ricky with our word of the week. Ricky? Thank you, Ricky. This week's term is osmotic effect. Osmotic effect is one of the reasons that honey is shelf stable. If bacteria or yeast lands in your honey, there's so much sugar in it that it pulls all the water out of the cell, and it can't spoil it. If you add more water, then it can ferment. But the reason your honey is safe on the shelf indefinitely is thanks in large part to osmotic effect. That is our word of the week and the end of our show. Please keep sending your questions, and I will answer them as soon as possible. Cheers.
Dan, here, a little something to tide you over.